Hi guys, it's Michelle here. This is the finale, part 4 to the junk journal slash treasure journal extravaganza. My apologies for the delay. I had some technical issues and that was followed up by some work commitments, some a seasonal bug which laid me out for a wee while, and also a complete inability to film video. This is take 47 or something, I don't know. I've attempted several days over to try and make this video, but hopefully this will make sense. If it doesn't, I'm just going to apologise in advance. This baby is getting uploaded no matter how bad it sounds. First of all, I would like to say please check out below. I'm going to click here for more information. That's where I'm going to put all the links and all the answers to the questions that I have got on the various videos. So hopefully this will just be able to be a place where you can find all those answers. Again, please excuse my chest, it's still not 100%. So if I sound a bit funny, that's why. First of all, before I just show the last 2 pages, I want to say Angie sends you all a huge thank you for all the fabulous comments, the compliments and all the likes. She was very flattered and is very flattered by everything, and very, I know, very appreciative of it all. So, and she deserves all the compliments that she has received, because her work is, as we all know, stunning. So let me show you the last 2 pages, and then we will just do the Q&A. Just tuck that there. So we were down here all the way through, yum yum yum, at this page. Remember this page? So pretty. So in here I was rudely cut off when I was sharing the glassine envelope, which is a Tim Holtz envelope, and inside is this lovely tag with the premise stamp on it there. Isn't that sweet? This is the glassine is from Tim Holtz, and then it's stamped all over and has, of course, the little bit of film strip. I have seen the book and gone through it like 72 times, so that is why I already know what everything looks like. I have got this beautiful little book, Sewing Illustrations, and it was so funny when I was looking through. I kept loving on this stamp, and I thought, I wish, you know, I must look out for that stamp. I knew I had a stamp that looked like that, but I thought, oh, how cute that you've got one like that. Well, of course, that is the stamp I've got. It's a Tim Holtz stamp. So thanks, Angie, for reminding me to use that stamp more. Funny how you kind of forget what you've got. You need to dig into your box a bit more often. Your box of stamps and craft goodies. Okay, let's be honest, it's more than one box, isn't it? So gorgeous papers all sewn through the middle to create a little booklet, and another one of these embossed tags which looks so gorgeous, and another little tag here with this fabulous sewing on it. A nice sewing machine, Angie. Such a gorgeous little book. So I really want to show you the next page because it's so fabulous. This side here, look at this. Isn't that darling? I can't believe it. I've opened the window to get some air through and the flies come in. So excuse that little buzzing in the background. It's not a drone. So isn't that lovely? I love the way she's got this ruffle here with the lace all just tucked through, and then some fibres all floating around. So delicious. And then this is the final page. I'll just give you a shot of the whole thing. And it is sewn, this lovely grey textured card, and then this heart is sewn and padded. See? Isn't that fab? Oh, let me just get you into. So look at that. Isn't that a great idea? So there's stuffing in there in the front and the back, and then the whole heart is attached. And this is the gorgeous piece of corrugated card there. And then we've got 2 little sweetie books that are in here. Singer Sewing Machine one with some blank pages, some vintage paper. So gorgeous. Love. And then, let me just tuck you in there. And then this one is a report card which becomes the cover for the little book. Isn't it so cute? So gorgeous. A little index card, some lovely paper that's got a really translucent kind of feel to it. So they're lovely to have the different textures in it, but I just adore the heart. Isn't it fabulous? So that is the final page, and then on the back is the sewing pattern, and that is sewn on there with a hand stamped by Angie stamp there. So that is the gorgeous finale of that divine book. Divine! So I will answer one question while this book's in my hand. Yes, to the lady, that is a tiny little envelope there. And she said that she had bought them a couple of years ago from Making Memories, so not sure if they still carry them anymore, but if not, you could just make yourself a little one, and then it's filled with hearts and butterflies and then sewn at the top so things don't fall out, and then just glued down there on the top on that front page. So isn't that pretty? So I'll do the Q&A now. Again, check down below for all the links, please. I'm not going to put the links in individual people's questions and comments. I'm going to put the whole lot, including a link to 1, 2, 3 and 4 is all going to be in the description box below. So the first question I had about 193,000 times was, please share a link to Angie's channel. I'm really sorry, Angie does not have a YouTube channel or a blog or a Facebook. So the good news, however, is that you can see more of her fabulous work over at Denise's channel, which is Practice Makes Pretty, and I'll put a link to that video down below where you can see more Angie Goodness, because she has sent a delicious parcel to Denise as well. So that is it. So no links to any YouTube channel. There is no channel, I'm sorry. The other questions that I had, some of them were mine and some of them were yours. So this was this gorgeous little envelope shape, which I loved. This was cut out on the Cameo silhouette machine. So jealous. I really want to put that on my list now to go and get one. This, which was the weekly time record, these are from Denise's shop, Practice Makes Pretty, and she has an Etsy store where you can buy these goodies. I'll put a link to that down below as well. The other question which I had as well, and so did you, was these gorgeous stamps. They are from one set, and that set is called Button Boutique, and it's at Papertreyink. It's available now if you want it. It just came back into stock. The little mason jar and the little tags are EK Success punches, so any paper you fancy, and use that punch. This one here, this gorgeousness here, was created with Tim Holtz embossing folders and using walnut stain and weathered wood distressing, just brushed across the paper. Looks fantastic. Now, which I'm not showing on this one. This one here, which I love this effect here. This is made with drywall spackling. So that is a piece of corrugated card with a little bit of acrylic paint on it, and then the drywall spackling just smushed in there. So doesn't that look fantastic? The other thing which we had a few questions about was the vintage images. Some of them are from Pion Designs. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. P-I-O-N. And also there's some free printables. Best place I can suggest for free printables is the Graphics Fairy. Their selection is stunning. And then all the real ephemera, the real old stuff, has been collected from various flea markets, etc. I think that's all the questions. I can't remember if I read this comment at the top or at the bottom, but it's worth saying again, which was, Angie has asked me to pass on to you all a huge thank you for all the comments and the compliments and the likes and the thumbs up. She has read them all and enjoyed them all very much, and of course she has provided all the information that I've shared with you today. And you know, big shout out to Angie, just your stunning work. Everything is so beautiful, and I know that you well deserve all the lovely compliments that you've had. So hopefully everyone, that answers all the questions. If there are more that I haven't answered, put them down below, and I can always add that to the description as we go through and find more questions and answers. So thanks for watching. My apologies again for the delay, and hopefully this will be up today. I don't think I did anything extraordinarily foolish on it, so hopefully this is good enough to see. Take care, everybody. I'd love to see you all soon. Away for a couple of days for a long weekend here in New Zealand. But next week I have got a list of videos that Angie wants me to share. So I'm going to have to do it because she's the boss now, isn't she? Take care. Bye-bye.